Hello, everybody. My name's Emmanuel Dominguez. I'm going to be reviewing the movie Crime 101. We had stars by Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, and Halle Berry. This is a crime drama, and if you have not seen the movie yet, I recommend you seeing this movie before watching this review. But if you're never going to see the movie or you just want to hear what the movie's about, just step back, listen to my review. Please leave a like, share, comment, like subscribe, and I'll tell you more about this movie. I saw this movie a couple of weeks ago when my nephew Isaias was dropping by, and we have family calling time. We went to the movies, and I wanted to do this review because it's been a while I've seen a movie in the theaters. So it's a way to do my movie nights and review the movie itself. So we had Mike Davis, who is Chris Hemsworth. He's a master thief who spent years pulling off flawless jewel heists along the Highway 101 freeway. He's preparing for the score of a lifetime, one that could let him disappear for good. Sharon, who is Halle Berry, an insurance broker facing her own life crisis, crosses paths with Mike and he becomes unexpectedly involved. When she, when, what it means by facing her own life crisis, she's getting too old. She's no longer younger, and they feel her company feels she's outdated. She's old news. She's not gonna get that sale from a younger you know person who's gonna buy that insurance, life insurance. So that's her dilemma because they don't value her as much as they used to do. And she was promised partnership in the firm in that company, but they're saying no because like they know they don't want her to be up there, and that's their dilemma right now. And Detective Blue is Mark Ruffalo. He is closing in, determined to crack the case that has haunted him. Meanwhile, Ormond, a dangerous ex-colleague, threatens to derail everything for his own gain. But but yeah, like Mark Ruffalo has noticed the patterns of this robber. He has noticed like what traits he has in that he only hits the jewel heist in the 101 freeway. That's why this is called Crime 101. Now I'm not sure if it's called 101 because this is 101 heist as well, but there you go. Like that's the pun of the movie. The film opens with a montage of a jewel heist along the 101 freeway. We don't see the thief's face, only the precision of this method. Detective Lou studies the pattern, convinced its work of one mastermind. This sets the tone of the movie. We make Detective Lou exhausted by his obsessed nature to catch Chris Hemsworth. He believes his team explained why these crimes feel personal to him. Meanwhile, the thief, Mike Davis, is introduced quietly, living a double life with calm confidence. The film builds tension by showing how close they are without ever meeting. Mike's last job is to is preparing for a magic job. We see him scouting locations, testing equipment, and running mental simulations. The scenes are stylish, almost meditative. He's a craftsman, not a chaotic criminal. This is where the movie heist film DNA really kicks in. A former associate of Roman reappears. His energy is opposite of Mike. Unpredictable, dangerous, impulsive. Seems with Orman feels tense, like something could explode at any moment. This is the first sign of Mac's perfect system might crack. Detective Blue starts connecting the dots. Sharon becomes entangled in the investigation in the highway in a way that she didn't expect. Mike feels the pressure rising, but keeps moving towards the big job. These scenes build moments for everyone, impulsive and art and everything else. The film slows down to show the preparation of the final heist. The blueprints, timers, escape routes, and Mike's discipline in contrast with Ormon's volatility. You can feel the tension tying like a wire. So right now, I'm trying to remember all this new movies, what's been happening and everything like that. So I know it's been a while. I only saw one, so I didn't take cold, so I was enjoying the film as much as I can. So Chris Hemsworth, I just get sent with their actors' name. So if I don't say their characters' name, that's fine. It's like it's no big deal. I just gotta look it up real quick, and that way I keep remembering where their names are. So give me a second. So Mike, right now, like, has been noticing that his job isn't perfect because he almost got killed. Like like he had a couple of people hostage, pointing a gun on their head. They don't know they the victims who got robbed did not know he was not. They thought that they were going to kill him, but in reality, he never was. He's not that type of person who just shoots a random person for his own gain. He's not that kind of heist robber. So when he got to the car and saw another man with a gun, he feared for his life. He was thinking he was about to die. Mike thought he was about to lose his life in that moment. And then the the victim shot him but missed. So he was like shocked that he did not get killed, and then he fled the scene as soon as possible. Hit his car from the police, and that was it. He acted nonchalant, acting like and live his regular life like it was like nothing. He got offered a different job, but at this point he's like second guessing himself. Like he said, "I want you to hit." His boss is like, "Tell him, no, you need to rob this bank, this jewel heist next." So he's like, "No, no, thank you. I really don't want to do it. Like, like let somebody else do it." So his boss did. Does Ormond hits the heist, and he does it really bad. He's screaming at people. He's shooting at people. He's more chaotic, and he doesn't care who he hurts as long as he gets his goal of getting those jewels. That that's the concept of the movie. Because and Mark Ruffalo, who Captain Blue, knows that this is not the same person who has been in the same heists as somebody else. Because he so the plan does not fit. So in the meantime, like Mike has met a woman by she hit her car and knows her, and he finds her really attractive. So he hits on her, going, "Hey, how you doing? Like, don't call the cops," because he knows he's gonna get in trouble if they call the cops. So he said, "Don't worry about insurance, like or getting hit by the car. Like, just forget what you saw right now, and let's forget what we did tonight, and that's it." But but he so they decide to go on a dinner date. Like, well, you still have to repay me, so that I'll take you to a dinner date. And he takes her to a fancy restaurant. And that during the fancy restaurant, she was like, "Oh wow, you must be really rich and really trying to impress me." And he's like, "No, not really. I'm not that rich. I'm not that show offy with my money." But he does have money. He's just like an honest man. He grew up poor, and really doesn't care about the like luxurious lifestyle. And he said, "Okay, then why did you bring me here?" And I'm like, "Oh, I thought you would appreciate this date more." so so he's like, "Well, if you don't want to be in this restaurant, let's go somewhere else." And they did. They ate they ate some street tacos. And then he knows that the bank guys the Ormond hit and saw how much of a chaos he created. And then he asked his boss, "This is how I work. Like we shouldn't be doing this. Like it's not right what he's doing." And the boss got mad at him. Like, "I don't care. You chose to not to work this. You could have done this, and this wouldn't never have happened. But you decided not to do it." So so now he's in the crosswords words right now too. He's like, "I don't know if I want to do the next job or not because my boss is a jerk. I don't want anybody else to get hurt, but I might have to do the next job. That way, it's my final job and get myself out of this game for good." At this point in the film, Mark Ruffalo, Detective Blue, found the car of Mike's, and and they found DNA of his blood. So now they know who's been pulling the heist. So the predicament becomes more spicy. So Mike has been talking to Halle Berry's character Sharon, trying to getting to know her, trying to get closer to her, to double cross her company. He noticed that she's not really happy with her company right now. Like I mentioned before, she's in the crossroad as well because her work is not really appreciating her. They feel that she's too old to do still be doing business and everything like that. She's too old for to be the partner in the company, and Mike kind of persuaded her, saying, "Look, if you're tired of your work and not appreciating you, come to look for me, and we could get like I get an amount and you get an amount, and we both retire that way. If you want to make your own firm, you could do that. You could do your own work and everything like that." And she was tempted, like, wow, he's right. They don't appreciate me and everything like that, because she had a mean talking about, am I ever going to be partner? And they said no. So automatically she felt like neglected. At this point in the film, Herman has been following Mike, or to kill Mike. I'm not sure if I think he was about to kill him. I'm not sure if it was just following him, just what's his next move or anything like that. Don't quote me on that, but I could be wrong. I think he was about to kill him, but it seems like he was, but I could be wrong, like I said. And they have a chase scene, like, and and everything like that. Like they have a chase scene in the highway. Mike pursue Ormond for the longest time, and and Ormond crashes his bike, and then Mike finally catches up to him, saying, "Stop following me. Stop, trying to get personal within my life." But you know how it works. Human villains never do follow, their advice. But yeah, at this point, Ormond knows a lot more in this movie. Give me a second. I think Ormond looks for Sharon. I'm not sure which point of the film this happens, but it happens regardless. Trying to think off the top of my head of the movie sequence. Ormond beats up Sharon, gives her a black eye and everything like that. So Sharon had no other choice but tell the truth to Detective Blue, showing her the black eye she received, told her the truth that she was, in fact, giving him, give Mike all the information he needed to steal the money from the company, and Detective Blue was like, well, thanks for being honest, but right now you can just confess it to conspiracy of a major heist. And he's in a dilemma now. Like he's like, well, I appreciate you trying to be honest now, but that's not the way to to do things. But because now that you gave information, like other people might be in danger too. You responsible of the robbery as well. So the more you know. Like if you tell some people secrets about your company, that's conspiracy, and you can get sued for it. Let's see what else. So at this point of the film, like Mike's love interest is asking, "Who are you?" Like I really don't know who you are. They go on the second date and everything, and they have sex, and she's like, what I don't know what I'm doing here. Like I'm confused. Like she loves him and everything like that, but he really doesn't know anything. He doesn't know. his name, like his full name. Like all she knows is his name is Mike. That's it. Doesn't know if it's his real last name, where he's from, if he has brother and sister, does he have mom and dad, what he does for work. He does not know anything. So she's like, "Well, I'm out. I'm not gonna bother with you anymore until you tell me the truth. Who are you?" Um, Prince, so Mike is trying to contemplate. Well, should I review the my real past and everything like that? At the same time, Detective Lou visits Mike's mom. Mike's mom calls Mike, saying, "There's this gentleman looking for you." Detective Lou talks to Mike, saying, "We didn't have to go this way. Just confess, turn yourself in, and your mom never has to know." The mom really loves her son, doesn't obviously want him to get in trouble or get hurt. It looks like Mike, he's a decent guy. He just made wrong decisions. So the heist is underway. Mike gets the money from the president, or I think it was the president of the company. I could be wrong. Like I said, I was not taking notes, so my apologies if I'm getting some details wrong. I might have skipped some scenes, but I don't want to say each and every scene in the film. And he starts getting robbed. Since Mike never seen Detective Lou disguised himself as a worker for the president of the life insurance. Then Lou draws the gun at Mike. Mike draws the gun pointing back. And Lou reveals the truth. Detective Lou says to Mike, "I know who you are. I'm Detective Lou. I know you won't shoot that gun on me because I know your style. You never will harm a hostage." He comes closer, trying to convince to drop the gun. At the same time, Ormond is coming up the elevator, pretending to be a one of those guys delivering foods to the suite, and enters, and he puts a gun behind Mike's back, saying, "Give me the money." Detective Lou's trying to calm them down as well. And this is when chaos ensues. Ormond is threatening Detective Lou that he will kill Mike. He won't hesitate like him. That if he doesn't put the gun down, he will shoot him. Detective Lou's not taking the bait. He said, "No, I won't put down my gun unless you do it. You had to three." And Ormond at the same time said, "I don't care if we count to three. If we count to three, I will shoot him." So the countdown begins. Three, two, one. Bang! The guns simultaneously go off. Detective Lou checks his body, thinking he got shot. He looks, doesn't get shot. He's surprised that It was Ormond who got shot, but not by Detective Lou. He got shot by Mike. Mike shot him, Ormond, making Ormond die. Now the predicament is Detective Lou going to arrest Mike as well? He finally caught him, but he decided to let him go. I'm gonna stop right here because that's pretty much the ending. There's more towards the end of the movie. I won't spoil that to you. What's going to happen next? But it's an interesting film. I really enjoyed myself. I know I skipped some important details in the movie, but that's most of the highlights I remember from the movie. Um, when I'm alone, I gotta take notes of the movie, but I was with family. I decided to not to take notes for the movie, but I was just trying to enjoy my family quality time with my family. So I recommend this movie 8 out of 10 in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. If you've seen the movie, please leave your favorite scene. If you enjoyed the film, if you recommend it, because it will help their algorithm. Because trust me, leaving comments, leaving likes, subscribing, sharing the link to this video always helps in the long run of the YouTube algorithm. So this has been Emmanuel Dominguez from Interactive Games and Movies. I'm going to be recording a movie after this right now. So until then, goodbye.